Okay. So I'm going to start a new character. That's the old character. Let's see. I need to make sure let's see, Control A, copy. Alright. I need to set this one up too. Okay. Alright. Okay. So I won't be able to do a thumbnail on this one because I haven't played yet, so I don't have a thumbnail to put on there. Okay, let's see. Let's do a new playlist. Come on. There. Okay. Okay. No. Da-da. Save. Almost done. Now do the... because I want it to have the live chat replay and the playback too. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Ready to play. New character. Let me see something. Put it down here. It's more out of the way. You know, actually, no. That's the best place to put it. Okay, let's see. Let's see which. I see. Believing only they can counter the threat to Tamriel, the elder races have founded the Aldmeri Dominion. High elves, wood elves, and the feline Khajiit have formed an alliance of mysticism, cunning, and ferocity. Okay, let's see what the Ebenheart Pact. The Ebenheart Pact was forged in war when eastern Tamriel was invaded by the Akaviri. The Nords of Skyrim, Dark Elves of Morrowind, and Free Argonians united to oppose them. The pact endured and confronts new perils as one. Surrounded by enemies, the Bretons, Redguards, and Orcs of the Iliac Bay have united to form the Daggerfall Covenant. They fight to protect their people and, if possible, to save all Tamriel from the dire forces that threaten it. Hey, what kind of a build do I want to do? Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a great sword with magic. So let me see. I think I'll do. See. Yeah, that. So what? No, that's the. Alright, so ready to go. Knock it off. No. Oh, I guess you can pick any. Yeah, I'll do that. And male. Dragon Knight. These skillful masters at arms use the ancient Akaveri martial arts tradition of battle spirit and will fear some magic that pounds, shatters, and physically alters the world around them. These traveling knights call upon the powers of light and the burning sun to deal massive damage to their enemies while restoring health, magic, and stamina to their allies. Wardens are defenders of the green, master storytellers whose nature to Nightblade name was Arcanist. Let's see. I'll go with Templar. And let's see. So what? Ooh, that looks nice. There. Okay. Right about there. Yeah. Oh no. I want them to be tall. Tall, muscular man. I'm pretty pale, so I'm gonna body marking. Nah. Torso size. Let's see. Doesn't show any difference. Arm, hand. Okay. Alright. Adornment. Let's see. What? That's a tiny chin strap. Let's see. Wow. I want it to be more like mine. I guess if I tied mine together, that's what it would be. I look nothing like him build-wise, but I want to have some similarities. Yeah. I don't want to do any of that stuff, because I always screw it up when I do that stuff.
Yeah! Oh! Oh!
Look at that one. Okay. Okay, let's see. What name should I give him? You know, I like Googling for names in these kind of games. Okay, Google. What is a good name for a Nord Templar? Alright. Come on. Oh, there it is. It wasn't doing it. Ugh. I don't like these. I'll go with that one. Okay. JHR. Okay. Done. Played through a tutorial with a previous character. You may choose to play through it again with them or skip it. I'm skipping it. I don't need to do the tutorial. I'm just going to get into the game. I've played through the tutorial probably 4 or 5 times.
You, Proxy. Fate has noticed your talent for altering destiny. Reality hangs in the balance, as does the future of Apocrypha and Nirn. Hence I bring a message from Hermaeus Mora, the one who knows. Mora offers you a purpose, an aspiration dark and heavy.
Purpose? What purpose?
We are bound together by a common danger. Enemies of Hermaeus Mora threaten his realm of oblivion, and in so doing pose a threat to the mortal world as well. Therefore Mora sent me to meet you here, and secure your cooperation.
What sort of cooperation?
Only a mortal proxy can deal with the threat and save both Apocrypha and Nirn. The fates of both realms are linked, and you are the key to preserving reality. Without you, everything unravels. Help avert this disaster, and Mora will reward you.
Alright, I'll help. Where do I start?
The one who knows instructed me to give you this. A condensate of planar potentialities. You will not understand. It is ink. Take it to the Redrith cistern, a ruin near the city. Pour the ink into the water, and your path will be made clear.
Tell me about Hermaeus Mora.
Have you never heard of the Daedric Prince of Forbidden Knowledge? The Lord of Fate? The riddle unsolvable? Hermaeus Mora knows everything. He is the wisest of the Daedra. Every secret and all knowledge finds its way to Apocrypha in time.
What's Apocrypha?
I am astonished how little the mortals of our tiny world comprehend. Apocrypha is the realm of Hermaeus Mora, his home and seat of power. One of the countless realms that drift through oblivion. Please, do not ask me about oblivion.
Where do you know... What do you know about these enemies that threaten Apocrypha?
They seem to be servants of other Daedric princes. Rivals to the one who knows. The threads of fate that converge in this region should reveal more. That is the hope, at least. And we are not dealing with just simple cultists. There are others.
What others?
Someone sent the Dusksaber Company to seize relics belonging to Hermaeus Mora from their hiding places in Tamriel. Elite vampire mercenaries commonly employed by Telvanni mages. I expected the cultists. The Dusksabers were an unwelcome surprise.
What were they looking for?
Glyphics. Think of them as crystallized memories. Condensations of notional... I explained too much. I managed to protect Mora's glyphics, with some help. But our adversaries once again move against us.
Who are you again?
I am Laramel, sometimes called the Wise, although that is not a sobriquet I care for. I seek to comprehend the emergent truths elicited by... never mind that. I am a scholar. A century ago, I struck a bargain with Hermaeus Mora.
So you serve Hermaeus Mora?
I do not worship him, if that is your question. The Prince of Knowledge is an ally and patron. Mora provides me with access to rare and esoteric lore. In return, I undertake various tasks for him. A mutually beneficial arrangement.
Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Oh. Cool. Okay. I always do health first. See, beacon, you're not healing yourself. Although, I'm going to move that. Which one do I put in? Yes, sir. There. That's the only one I can do right now. Okay, so now this one. There we go. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Assign. You know what? Increase max health, magicka, and stamina for 2 hours. And their scale based on your level. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Parrot. Always hide helm. It's costumes. Covenant Scout. Yeah, I'll do that one. That way, no matter what I put on, I will look like this. Let's see. Don't want that one. Okay, now I need mounts. Do a horse. Okay, Alliance. Dwarven warhorse? Yeah. Pet. Alliance war dog. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Means that there's someone that wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Nope. Oh. There.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lucky I didn't die there.
Where are all the workers? You there. Do you work here? As a notary for the Quama Consortium of Necrom, I demand that you explain why production has halted. Are you aware of the irreparable harm this is inflicting on our image?
No, I don't work here.
The Consortium will be none too pleased. Apologies, Traveler. I came on a little strong there. I'm an auditor sent to inspect Anchor Egg Mine. It's been a few days since their last shipment, and the higher-ups are growing restless.
They sent you to investigate all by yourself?
Please, this isn't the first workers' strike I've negotiated. Wait, you don't think something dangerous happened here, do you? Well, I have expense funds for this assignment. Might I hire you as a bodyguard while I perform my audit?
I can accompany you while you investigate the mine.
I'm required to inform you that as a contractor for the Quama Consortium, you are held to the highest standards of conduct. But on a personal note, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, we'll need to inspect the pens,
Like, da-da-da.
speak with the overseer,
But thank
and
you.
take note of the queen.
Tell me more about the details of the audit.
It's routine, really. Whenever the Consortium believes a mine is operating below standards, they send along an auditor to run an inspection. This usually entails the overseer providing a comprehensive tour of the Quama pens and the mine's queen.
Are you familiar with the mine's overseer?
Ulfengar. I've met him once before, back when the mine was first opened. Nordfellow, tough as rocks and sweet as salt, but a hard worker. You want that in an overseer. To be honest, I'm surprised he's late. It's definitely out of the ordinary.
Do you think something's gone wrong?
I haven't the faintest idea. I was only sent along to conduct an audit, though the Consortium did seem rather on edge. They said I should expect to hear all sorts of excuses, from cave-ins to cultists. Laughable, I know, but it's part of the job.
You think the miners are making excuses for lack of productivity?
I shouldn't jump to conclusions, especially when I haven't had the chance to assess anything yet. But yes, my employers certainly seem to think so. After all, not every worker keeps their company's best interests in mind.
Did you mention a Quama queen?
Oh yes, a healthy Quama queen is as good as gold around here. Their eggs are a staple food for dark elves. The Consortium outfits these mines with the best tools and workers money can buy.
And what is the Consortium?
The Quama Consortium of Necrom oversees the care and husbandry of egg mines on the peninsula. Their export of eggs is second to none, but even one mine operating below expectations can lead to grumbles among shareholders.
Honey, pop back. Oh, and that's where you come in?
Myself and others like me, yes. Auditors, adjusters, if you will. We assess the egg mines to
I need to
ensure
pop
they
back.
continue to meet the Consortium's production standards. Though that's certainly not to say I'm irreplaceable.
You're worried you might get fired?
Anchor Egg is a particularly important mine. It may seem dramatic, but I'm convinced any failure here will result in my dismissal. It isn't easy for an outsider like myself to be accepted into a Telvanni business, so yes, I'm a bit worried.
And that's it? Okay. 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 No, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in. I don't craft any of that stuff, so I don't pick it up. Let's go. Anchor Egg Mine. Oh.
I expected more activity in the mine, but... Oh, by the green. What happened here?
Oh, I need a... Alright. Which one's closest? Let's see. Yeah, I'll go to the one this way first. Okay. Okay.
Fomessa. Is she... Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't use any of that stuff. And I'd rather not fill up my pouch. Okay. Yeah, and I won't get to that until I have to get quite a bit away.
Is someone down there? Please, help us!
Someone's alive? Let's hurry.
Now you are a welcome sight. Please tell me the way out of here is clear. We were starting to lose any hope of escape.
I'm accompanying Cyndieth, an auditor sent by the consortium. Who are you?
Sure as bones. I ask for aid and they send an auditor. At this rate, there won't be a mine left to audit. I'm Overseer Ulfengar. The egg tenders behind me are Malsa and Barlock. We barely managed to escape the Quama, let alone those damned cultists.
Wait, did you say cultists? This sounds familiar.
Yes, I sent word days ago asking for more guards. We first saw them sneaking around the mine, but now they've broken in somewhere near the hatchery. They've whipped the Quama into a frenzy, and I'm worried they're trying to poison the clutch.
Are there any survivors?
Fomessa went looking for survivors down the southern ramp. An egg tender Gain left to scout the southeastern passageways for a way out. I ended up here with Malsa and Barlock. If there are others alive out there, you'd know better than me.
Fomessa is dead. We'll look for Gain.
Oh, Fomessa. She was hard as steel, and twice as sharp. If she didn't make it, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us. Can you find Gain? He made his way towards the mess cavern not too far from here.
Sorry. You think the cultists are trying to poison the clutch?
One of the egg hands, Gain, noticed young Quama returning to their pens with green slime. A few days later, we started spotting cultists skulking about. What better way to poison a clutch than to taint the young ones? But there has to be more to it.
Why do you say that?
There are plenty other mines across the peninsula. Killing this brood would only be an inconvenience to the Consortium. But yet the cultists are here in full force. I'm certain there must be more to their plan, but I have to look out for the miners.
Alright.
I promise I had no idea Overseer Ulfengar asked for aid. If I had known... Regardless, we're here now. We have to do what we can to help them.
Can you tell me more about the remaining tests for your audit?
Yes, of course. You are taking the lead down here after all. Which part of the audit do you wish to know more about?
Why do we need to inspect the Quama pin?
The Egghands use the pens to efficiently track and corral the workers and scribs to cut down on overcrowding and the dangers that come with it. In fact, most production errors originate with the pens, so it's always a good place to check.
What will finding the Overseer do for your audit?
Naturally, the Overseer must, in triplicate, sign off on the state of the mine and provide records as to its upkeep and production goals. The Consortium will then review his records with my findings to root out any inconsistencies.
What is the importance of the Quama Queen?
The importance? The Queen is the mine. The workers tend her, the warriors defend her, and the Egghands harvest her eggs and other byproducts for the people of the peninsula. Knowing her health is critical information for the Consortium.
What do you make of Wolfengar's story?
This is the first I've heard anything about cultists. I've never known Ulfengar to exaggerate, so if he asked the Consortium for guards, I believe him. As to why the Consortium wouldn't supply them, let alone give me a warning, it's troubling.
Yeah, that's pretty troubling. I would agree. Okay. Oh. I don't have any lockpicks. That sucks. Let's see. Okay. Oh, found Gain.
From my notes, I think this was Gain, one of the chief Egghands.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to him and let him know. Wonder if...
I can't leave these two to fend for themselves. Fomessa went looking for... Is Mir's beard the both of them? Those cultists need to pay for what they've done. I imagine if you hadn't shown up when you did, the three of us would have surely joined them.
Alright. Okay, let's see. Wrong button. Sweet.
Oh, the smell really...
Never mind. Okay. I have some lockpicks now. Good. Yeah, I'm doing two-handed, so. No. Oh, wait. Assign. Oh, I have. Let's see. Launch across the earth and smash an idea. Okay, I like that one. Okay. Wrong button.
They've torn each other apart. Look, a notice on the pen. Let's see what it says.
Keep a closer eye on the scribs. I'm seeing a lot of the little ones wandering into older parts of the mine and coming back covered in green goo. Could be some sort of mold or drippage from the surface, but it's got them acting up. Twice I've been bitten by otherwise docile scribs. The consortium won't like it, but we may need to pause production until we figure out where this green ichor is coming from. Last thing we want is a sickness spreading through the mine. Overseer Ulfengar.
Green ichor. Could that be the source of this frenzy? This poor hive.
Okay.
By the green.
What?
This is ghastly. I can't even begin to surmise the damage.
What do you think happened in the pins?
I haven't the faintest clue. But whatever it was has done incalculable damage to the mine.
To the right. This way.
Who are these people?
Go around!
And what are they doing to this mine?
Okay. 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 Okay, let's see. So that's one-handed. Okay. I don't know why it's still showing. My other ones are doing the same thing. All over there. I've done this one before, I just don't remember where to go. Well, I remember where to go, just not how to get there. think that's the direction I need to go, right? Yeah. What's over here? Ah! This way? What's up here? I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. I didn't think I could, but thought I'd try to mount my steed. Yes, I said steed. And I was being a dork. So not that way. Stop.
To the side!
Okay. Okay, I see. This one better. Okay, rest ceremony or healing ritual. Focus your spiritual on healing you and nearby enemies for 54-53, and healing yourself or wounded ally in front of you for 75-10. You don't have to be facing them with this. It might be less. No. Level 8, okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait to use it.
The afflicted Dicor has proven most effective. It has made short work of this egg mine.
Oh, The smell really...
Never mind. Ooh. At first. Oh. It's better. Okay. Okay, so do I want to level up my puncturing strikes, sunfire, rushed armor? Which one is this? Yeah. Okay. Converts into stamina ability and deals physical damage. Grants you major brutality and sorcery after casting, and increases the damage done of the area of effect. Ooh. Or you heal for a percentage of the damage done. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay.
Gods. All this destruction. All this suffering. Why are they doing this?
Let's see. See what's up here first. Ooh, some obsidian. Alchemy bottle, drink. Yeah, didn't make it.
Yes, another subject to help perfect our brew. Enough! Bend to Periite's will, encased my putrescent blades. Stop the oncoming plague.
These cultists have done irreparable harm to this egg mine. But at least you dealt with their leader. Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, the smell really just hits you right in the face, doesn't it? Not altogether displeasing, but certainly potent. Let's get a move on, shall we?
Alright.
Now what have they done to her? The mine is dead without its queen. Perhaps we can still harvest her fat. Thank you. The consortium may be able to rebuild the hive with that.
Someone's in there doing...
That's everything. Let's head outside. The Overseer and the others should have made it out by now.
Oh, dang it. Ah. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to do. Wait, that's something. Yeah. All the way so I can get back up there. Ooh, even Soul Trap can be morphed. Let's see. No, okay.
And Necrom will follow. Enough! Bend to Periite's will, encased my putrescent blades.
Why? Ah, screw it. I'm not. Where it is in there, okay.
Ah, yes. Another subject to help perfect our brew. And Necrom will follow.
Where is it? I don't remember how to get there. Oh, this is so stupid. Fine.
That's everything I needed to conduct my audit. Though it doesn't take a professional to know the mine is in a disastrous state. Let's get out of here and meet up with Orphangar and the others outside.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Dang it. Finally! Ooh. There's a component required to create a Tales of telling the story. Huh. Okay. No, still better. Okay. Okay. not making any sense of how to do it, so. I don't remember how to get back to Armor's Kitchen. So I can't. There. Ugh.
Overseer, I'm glad you all made it out. With your expertise in the Queen's pheromone gland, we should be able to reopen the mine in...
Reopen the mine? After the Consortium left us to die? To Sovngarde with this mine. You've got the Queen's gland, re-queen the mine yourself. We're leaving.
Ulfengar, please reconsider. Ulfengar? Friend, can you please...
If Sindieth had wandered in here alone and gotten herself killed, how long before the Consortium sent another to find us? A day? A week? We're lucky someone of your mettle was nearby. You have my thanks, friend. Truly.
So, you really intend to leave? Sindieth believes without your help, this mine will fail.
It failed the moment those Consortium hawkers chose to ignore my letters. Does Sindieth really think a Queen's gland and some elbow grease will be enough to put that place to rights? You saw what those cultists were doing. It's blighted. Finished.
The Consortium will try to reopen it. Do you trust them to do it safely without your oversight?
So it's my burden, then. Sure as bones. Those bastards are just greedy enough to risk it, aren't they? With a fresh Queen's gland. Ah! No, we'd need an army of egghands, alchemists, a staffed garrison. The Consortium would never agree to it.
Here, take the Queen's gland and set your demands. Sindieth will make the Consortium see reason.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Let me see this gland. And tell Sindieth we'll stay on if the Consortium provides all the staff and resources I need. The moment they hedge, I'm leaving. And taking Malsa and Barlek with me. Necrom be damned.
That sounded like it went well. Please tell me you have some good news. I really need something to soften the blow of this report to my superiors at the Consortium.
Ulfengar says they will stay, but only if the Consortium meets his demands and cleans the mine.
Oh, trust me, I'll make sure the Consortium does what is right. To send an auditor in place of soldiers? Unbelievable. The safety of the people of Necrom is my highest priority. Take my thanks, and everything that I owe you.
Good. You can start by making sure the families of those lost in the mine are properly taken care
of. Of course. Honoring those lost is the first step towards making things right. The first of many.
Okay, let's see. Aisha's there. Let's see. Refunds part of the ability's cost when used to heal an injured target. Heals a second target for 1/3 the amount. Let's see. I can't remember. Hey. Affects additional enemies near your additional target, but for a shorter duration. Reduces the cost of the ability. Oh, I didn't. Well, I guess I picked that one.
Regardless of what the future holds, I'm glad you wandered by the mine when you did. Too many good people died in there, but the three of us might have joined them. We're grateful that we didn't.
So, what does the future hold for you now?
It'll take some time before the mine can be reopened. We'll need to clear it out, find a new queen, hire on replacements. If they keep me on as overseer, I can see it reopening within a few months. But it's up to the consortium now.
You still want to be the overseer of the mine?
You think I'd trust anyone from the consortium to do it? No. We'll need to find better positions for Malsa and Barlek, too. They're young, but they know their stuff. And they deserve the promotion, after all that's happened to them.
Do you think Sindiath will be able to keep her promise to you?
It's tough to say. Wringing anything out of the consortium is like squeezing water from a stone. But she seems confident enough. Timid ones like her are always more dangerous behind a desk anyway. Some warriors prefer pens to swords.
I like that. Is there any more?
Goodness you came across me when you did. I'd have completely lost my head in there without you. And I just know I'd never have been able to convince the miners to stay on by myself. The people of Necrom have you to thank, mercenary.
Do you think you'll be able to convince the consortium to help the survivors?
I'll do everything in my power to try. The consortium is obligated to serve the needs of the citizens of the peninsula, and that includes its miners. I may not be much use in a mine, but bureaucracy I can handle.
What will you do if you lose your job?
Funny how anxious I used to be about such things. Ulfengar put his life on the line for his workers. The least I can do is pressure the consortium. This is my battlefield after all. It might surprise you what a few strongly worded letters can do.
I like that. Okay. And point bonus from all sources for 2 hours. And you're offline, resumes when your turn. Oh, already have heavy ones on. Oh, no. How far away is it? Let me do that. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I'm just now getting to here. Hermaeus Mora.
Stand forth, mortal. Know that you stand in the presence of Hermaeus Mora. We must converse. Meramil has done, well, and brought fate's chosen into my unrelenting gaze.
So creepy.
Are now excluded. From this moment, fate's ever-branching tree begins to grow again. And with it, new possibilities emerge.
What's this all about?
It concerns beginnings and endings, secrets too dangerous to reveal, and the stability of the threads of fate. Hidden rivals threaten my realm, and thereby threaten all of reality. If they succeed, fate will unravel and doom both our worlds.
Laramil calls you the one who knows. How can your rivals hide from you?
I am the golden eye of fate and the keeper of whispers. Knowledge and memory are my domains. How this threat eludes me, I do not know. But you are the key to preserving Apocrypha. I have foreseen it, and in doing so, you shall save the mortal realm.
How can I save Apocrypha and Nirn?
Let Laramil guide you, as she can perceive the threads of fate without undue mental anguish. They converge in 3 locations, places of revelation. Meet her in the Necron Bindery, in the mortal city of the same name. Now, let us seal our covenant.
Seal our covenant? How?
The 3 glyphics before you contain the concepts necessary to create a contract to bind us. I submit to this as a promise of cooperation. You
So weird
may serve as my proxy without fear of harming your own interests. Now, take the glyphics, combine them.
Tell me more about Apocrypha and its connection to Nirn.
Do you know so little, mortal? Apocrypha is my domain, a plane of oblivion I have shaped to my needs. And this plane, the mortal realm, some refer to it as Nirn. As for the connection, just know that if Apocrypha falls, Nirn will cease to exist.
And what exactly are you?
The scholars and mystics of your world call me a Daedric Prince. What you see is only an aspect of my true self, for the mortal mind cannot contain the whole of me. This form suffices. Your mind must remain intact for you to be of use to fate.
What do you know about the enemy that threatens Apocrypha?
Precious little. They are shadows that vanish under my scrutiny. Obscure figures that somehow hide from my gaze. It is disconcerting. Never have I been so blind.
Oh, he's a little mad about that. Then how do you know that there's a threat against Apocrypha and Nirn?
Every possible fate unfolds before me. They all lead to an event I thought erased from chance eons ago. If this course isn't altered, Apocrypha falls, reality unravels, and Nirn is destroyed. This enemy eludes me, but you are my secret advantage.
If you can't determine who they are, how can I?
That is the reason fate chose you. Your instinctual ability to succeed no matter the obstacles placed before you, no matter the odds. Follow the threads I selected for Laramil. See where they lead. That is the key to saving both our realms.
I'm not sure I want to sign a
It
contract.
is for your peace of mind, mortal. I offer to bind myself, to give you the power to constrain my actions, so that you may trust me. The contract also marks you as my proxy. That could prove beneficial in some places you must travel. Fate takes many paths, mortal. Find Laramil in Necron, and choose wisely.
Wait a second. Keeps on turning off the NPC subtitles. Ugh, it's so annoying. I just realized that it was turned off. Oy, all the way up there. I don't think I have 49. Well, I'll probably have 40. But yeah. I don't have. Because I'm just gonna. Oh, come on. Okay. 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 Okay.
Please? I have no one else I can turn to. I need help. I worked as a servant in the towers of Tel Drelloth. Nathan, the son of Mistress Drelloth, is being kept prisoner there. At least, I think he must be.
Why do you think that?
Nathan and I had plans to leave Tel Drelloth together. Someone must have found out because the day we planned to leave, I was dismissed from my position. Mistress Drelloth, or Sethiel, I suppose, pushed me out without a chance to see Nathan.
Where do you suppose Nathan is now?
She's holding him against his will. He'll be in the isolation tower. The only access is through the lab in the caverns that run underneath. There's a key in the top floor of the main tower. Please, can you help me? I'll pay for your assistance.
I'll help you get the key so we can rescue Nathan.
Thank the eight you came along. I had no idea how I would do this on my own. I know Sethiel would just throw me out again, but Nathan is my whole world. I can't possibly leave Tel Drelloth without him. The first step is finding that key. Certainly.
I have some questions.
You know, it's been so long since I spoke to another outsider. I didn't think I'd miss it so much.
Why can't Nathan escape on his
I
own?
say this with love, but Nathan's not a fighter. He's lived a sheltered life.
Like, I love him,
Is a very
but
skilled
he's a
coach.
wimp.
But he wouldn't fight his mother anyway. Until he met me, he seemed content with heeding Sethiel's every word.
Why is she so focused on keeping you two from being together?
I wish I knew. If she were any other Telvanni master, I guess she didn't want her son settling for some lowborn servant girl. But nothing like that ever seemed to matter to Sathiel. She was far more focused on her research than her rank anyway.
What exactly is she researching?
From what I understand, she's trying to cure the Nahatan flu. It took the life of her husband many years ago, when Nathan was just a baby. I'm sure that's why she's so protective of her son, but it's no way to let him live.
I need to move my leg. Oh. Okay. And you think she's keeping him in some isolation tower?
I heard Sathiel used to keep test subjects in the isolation tower. If she's keeping him anywhere, I imagine it has to be there. He spends most of his time on the balcony of the main tower, but he hasn't been out there at all since I left.
Do you think Sathiel would let you and Nathan be together if you weren't planning to leave?
Would it matter? Nathan deserves to make his own choices, regardless of his mother's wishes. And if she really felt that way, why wouldn't she just make her feelings known instead of throwing me out? I wasn't trying to steal him from her.
Yeah. A mother that... She doesn't seem like someone that is really thinking clearly. So, she probably doesn't realize that. It's probably... That's probably not even a thought that has come to her mind that you're not trying to steal her. So how did you end up at Tel Dreloth?
I used to ask myself that question every day. It all happened so fast.
Oh, my arm itches.
I had a big family in Cropsford. We fled east from Cyrodiil when the Three Banners War began. By the time I made it here, I'd lost everyone. I was on my own.
And Sathiel hired you on?
She gave me lodging and fair wages, too. She was kind to me, in her way. I used to think it was out of some goodness of her heart that she took me in. After she dismissed me, I was left wondering if she even has a heart.
Ouch. What did she say when she dismissed you?
Very little, actually. It's not what she said, rather... While packing, I found a note in my belongings, signed by Nathan, full of hurtful things. Things I know he would never say to me.
You think Sathiel wrote the note pretending to be Nathan?
I'm certain of it. I know Nathan's handwriting, and more than that, I know his heart. He'd never say such cruel things to me. And the fact that Sathiel made up those lies hurts me even more.
Hey, so tell me about you and Nathan.
As in how we met?
Should be Nathan and you, but...
It's a bit of a silly story.
I'll forget it.
I have a habit of whistling while I work. Songs from back home to keep my mind busy. One day, when I was working in the garden, I heard it. Chords of Chim El Adabal, coming from the balcony above me.
Nathan was playing it for you?
He'd never even heard it before. He learned it on the lute just from listening to me. He would play, and I began to sing again. It was like Nathan gave me my voice back.
Oh.
And I could sing
like that.
home again in a way that felt like healing.
So what happened after that?
Nathan started dropping notes for me in the garden. He folded them so beautifully to look like flowers. He'd make up excuses to send for me. We'd stay up all night talking or reading. It took a long time for either of us to admit our feelings.
Who admitted them first?
I did. I'd suggested that Sathiel was being a little overprotective of him. We were almost arguing about it when I just admitted that I'd fallen in love with him. But I didn't know if I wanted to stay at Tel Dreloth forever like Sathiel.
So when did you decide to leave Tel Dreloth together?
Only recently. That was Nathan's idea. After losing my family, I sought safety and found it in Tel Dreloth. But over time, we both realized life is too short, too precious to spend it stuck in just one place. We decided we wanted to see the world.
Okay. Well. I'll do that one later.
Give up! Your magic is no match for mine! You think I'm afraid of your pitiful spells? Ha! I've seen more threatening netches. He thinks that will impress the council? Well, wait till he sees the spell I created. Once the Magisters see this, they'll beg me to join their ranks.
What's going on here?
An exam. We're going to cast our best spells and see which one of us is fit to join House Telvanni. I'll win, of course, but I just have to figure out the best way. Stopping my opponent from casting anything would be ideal, of course.
Can you bind him, or he can't cast his spell if he's asleep?
Of course! A spell to restrain him and stop his spell from completing. Oh, that's genius. Give me a moment. Large spells take too long to cast.
You cheat! Let me go! I'll show you real magic!
Oh, hey.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Sure.
Thank the ancestors you stopped. Right. Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament here. I need to collect ingredients for a medicinal tincture, and I simply don't have time. I need someone to help.
A medicinal tincture?
Ah, yes. I am Balva Bemis, retainer to Oathman Laro Rawlis of House Telvanni. Laro suffers from beastly headaches, and I'm making a tincture to address his malady. I need some hard-to-attain ingredients. If you aid me, I'll pay you well.
I was just finishing up my soup. So, what are these ingredients?
I need the musk gland of a bull netch. I spotted some netch remains around Kemel Z. Also a plant called the volcanic stinkhorn from near Salem Mora. And lastly, fungal blooms from a dead shroom beetle. The best ones skitter around Tel Dreloth.
I don't know if I want to get anything from a stinkhorn. Doesn't sound like it would smell too great. But okay, I'll get those ingredients.
Once you collect the ingredients, I'll make the necessary preparations at my workstation in Ald Isra. You know, getting the viscosity right and all that.
So, tell me about these ingredients.
Well, they're vital to the recipe. I don't want to bore you with the details, but the stinkhorn provides a binding catalyst, while the bullnetch musk gland balances the humors. They're very important. Yes, definitely.
And the fungal blooms from the beetles?
They provide a nutty, hay-like flavor. Covers up the bitterness of the brew, you see.
So tell me about Oathman Laro.
He's a very demanding individual, even at the best of times. Commands with an
That's a very
fist, you know.
political answer.
And when these headaches strike, he is positively tyrannical.
So you want to cure his headaches for your own sake. Gotcha. I get it. And this tincture will cure those headaches?
Yes. I think it will address his malady fully. I mean, I hope so. He's terrible when he's like this.
He's like, oh, please let this work. Alright. Now, back onto my main. Ooh, I'm passing that already. Nice. And make sure... I guess... No. I don't have this one. That one... Oh, yeah. Yep. This is the direction I need to go. Oh, there's stuff in here, I think.
I was going to...
Alright. I'm gonna sell stuff. Sell the stuff that I won't be using. So I don't use that stuff. Okay. Alright, good.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before? You're not one of these third-rate assassins, I can tell. But if you or anyone else puts a hand on me, I'm answering with my axes.
What's going on here?
I've been cutting down these mercenaries for the better part of the day. I'm guessing my target knows I'm on to her and has started sending them my way. My associate, Harn Orenvi, might know something about it, but I can't bring this heat to him.
Do you need someone to relay a message?
More like gather information. And if you're offering, I can pay you. Harn usually holds court at the Outlaws' Refuge. He'll be the only one there with bodyguards. Ask him if Rhaenyra Treveri's been through recently. Got it?
I'll ask Harn Orenvi about Rhaenyra for you.
Fair warning. Harn might ask you for a favor in return for information. I can pay you back, but you don't get paid until I get paid, and I don't get paid until I find Rhaenyra. Make sure you get something good. I'll find you after you're done.
Just a second. I have some questions.
Well, make it quick, before more of those mercenaries decide to show up. I just can't figure out where I slipped up. Rhaenyra shouldn't know I was after her. My catches never do.
Catches?
Targets. Bounties. Got fishing on the mind, I suppose. I was planning a trip when I got put on this job. High priority, and the pay was nothing I could pass up. Lucky for the fish.
Why are you after Rhaenyra? What do you do and what does she do?
I'm a mercenary, bounty hunter, assassin, whatever gets me paid.
Any of those.
Rhaenyra stole something. Was told I'd know it when I saw it. Research notes to try and gain favor with some rival Telvanni magister, maybe. Tale as old as time in these parts.
Does that mean the client is a Telvanni magister?
I think so. I don't know. I was handed the job by my job broker. He let slip that Rhaenyra used to work for the client, but I didn't stick around to hear much else.
You didn't ask for more details?
It is a time-sensitive job, and I was told to stop Rhaenyra at any cost. Thought it'd be better to get on her trail sooner rather than later. I don't need to know all the fancy details and motivations. I just need to know enough to get paid.
You said I can find Harn Orenvi in the Outlaws' Refuge. Is he a thief?
He's one of Necrom's only crime lords. Big fish in a small pond, and he knows everybody, so I am certain he knows Rhaenyra. I've worked for him before. We're not on bad terms, but I wouldn't go to him if I had any other choice.
Why not?
He's chatty. Too friendly for my taste. Lures people in just so he can get them under his thumb and in his debt. Last time we did business, we didn't see eye to eye on something. Let's leave it at that.
So what's your story?
What? My story? I tell you to make it quick, and that's what you decide to ask me. Try again, or get moving. And listen, don't mention me to Harn. It probably won't do you any favors.
Gotcha. Is there anything over here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ready for adventure? The Fighters Guild is looking for strong hearts and stout arms to combat the Daedric threat. Seek out Assessor at the Fighters Guild today. I guess I'll try to find him there. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Stop! Move that out of my way! Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? How would you like a free inn room? That's right, completely free. No catch. Just seek out Felon de Damari at your local inn for more information about this exciting ownership opportunity. Okay. Either way, I need to go this way. You notice a prominent handbill on the requisition board. King Emmerich offers greetings. Masters of the craft await you in Daggerfall. Free training for all new to their craft. Certification for accomplished crafters. All at no cost to you, citizen. Fine print. Unskilled crafters will be certified after a brief training. Skilled crafters will be certified immediately. The masters shall charge no fee for certification. Certification is mandatory to fulfill crafting writs. Interesting parties should seek out Millenith for blacksmith, clothier, and woodworker certification. Speak with Danelle Teleno for provisioner, enchanter, and alchemist certification. Same one.
You must be here to learn the craft, yes? Your alliance covers my considerable fees, allowing me to impart my knowledge at no cost to you. If you prove yourself, I'll certify you as competent to fulfill crafting writs.
Yes, I saw a notice. How do the crafting writs work?
Crafting writs are daily requests for crafted goods. You must be a certified crafter to fulfill them. Prove you know what you're doing, and I'll certify you.
Alright, tell me what you can certify.
I'm authorized to train and certify provisioners, alchemists, and enchanters. If this interests you, we should begin immediately.
What's provisioners?
Certainly. Please specify.
Okay.
Food and drink. Anything that warms the belly.
I won't do that one.
Reinvigorating body and mind. If you choose to learn this art, I will impart the culinary knowledge I acquired over the course of decades.
Okay. What does an alchemist make?
Potions of all kinds. The subtle art of mixing reagents can produce rather unsubtle effects.
So the only one I'll probably do from him is enchanter.
Glyphs to empower weapons, armor, and jewelry with magical properties. I can teach you how to wreath your axe with flames, or give cloth robes the strength of iron. I suppose I should mention Millenith. She certifies blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers, if you're into that sort of thing. Bet that's uncharitable of me. She's a true master of the material crafts. Good. We should begin while things are busy for night. There is much more I can teach you.
What can you tell me about
provision? What else do you hope to learn from me? Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable?
I want to be certified as an enchanter.
Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph.
I need to create a glyph to be certified?
Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return.
So where can I find those?
I know of a cache outside this town. It is a rare exception for runes to be clustered so close together, so thank whatever gods you worship. Should the runes be absent, you must search further afield.
Where else can I find runes?
There are many places one can find runes, but the ancient ruins of Tamriel are where I look first. Outside, primarily. They tend to gutter out if kept away from starlight.
I'll return with the runes. Where's Melaneth? Enough.
I can train and certify you as a blacksmith, a clothier, or a woodworker. Which would you like to start with first?
So I have to finish his before I can even... You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do his, that way I can go ahead and... I don't know why I went in there. A Necrom Outskirts Way Shrine. I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'm over here. Calling out adventurers, sell source, blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sell swords, spell slingers, and scoundrels. Do you find yourself in need of adventuring companions? Do you long for the kind of camaraderie that daring exploits make possible? Perhaps it's time you joined a guild. To explore the current listing, speak to Guild Herald Umsad. I guess he's Umsad. Yep.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that.
Okay. I was just looking at what time it was. Tell me more about the guild listings.
Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interests. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Alright.
Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend?
I looked through them.
Wonderful. This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time.
Complete quest.
This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes that you'll find a guild that appeals to you. Amsad wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future.
Alright, so can you tell me anything about these listings?
The listings are a place for like-minded adventurers to come together. The world is quite vast, no? Many times it is difficult to find those with similar interests to your own. With this register, you need look no further.
Okay.
Might I interest you in a Bargle Fargrim? Oh, did I get the name wrong?
Okay. Oh. I get this. Here it is. That's the one I needed to go to. Okay, so now. That's it. Okay. And then I'm gonna fast travel back. The Necrom Wade Shrine. This is the Necrom outskirts that I came from. Talk to Fallen Necrom. Okay. Mages Guild handbill. That's what I want. Do you hunger for knowledge? The Mages Guild seeks only the most talented, smartest, and skilled for strengths. Okay, I had to turn that down because I was getting loud in my ears. Do you have what it takes? Seek out Kurnir at the Mages Guild. I should find Kurnir at the Mages Guild. Alright. I will. I'm gonna do this other whatever. Okay.
Once you recover 3 runes, one each of potency, essence, and aspect, we shall begin the enchanting process.
I got them right here.
You likely notice their distinctive flares of light.
I did. What's our next step?
We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. This simple puzzle forms a glyph. Now go, piece them together.
How do I use glyphs?
Each glyph is best suited for weapons, armor, or jewelry. Simply place the glyph upon an unenchanted item of that type, and the enchantment will take hold. A word of caution. Once applied, they are permanent.
If I can put glyphs together, can I take them apart?
Indeed you can. Bring the glyph to any enchanting station. There you can extract it to recover some runes that went into its creation. To note, extracting another enchanter's glyphs can teach you far more than extracting your own runes.
How do I use glyphs?
Each glyph is best suited for weapons, armor,
or I already did this.
Simply place...
No, I already did that. What am I doing? No, I need to move my camera. Okay, let's see. I was gonna do the first one of each.
Jorah Deteri Ta. Notade Oko Ta.
Go to no results. So, Jorah Oko Ta. Jorah Oko Ta. Jorah Oko Okay. I need to find the bank. So I need to... Jorah, Oko, and I don't have a Ta. Right. Trifling glyph of health. Okay, so you need all three.
I got one of those.
Oh, this stinks. Well, I can't do it yet, and that's a... Okay, mercenary sharp as night needs my help tracking down someone named Merlina. I'll go ahead and do this one. Okay. And move my camera again. Right there.
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
What can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We provide training in unique spells and abilities only available to members. And from time to time, projects crop up for those with an adventuresome spirit. You may end up working with the Guildmaster himself.
Guildmaster?
Vanus Galerian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel. He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
So, you're not affiliated with the Aldmeri Dominion?
We are neutral in the war between the three alliances. When we're on guild business, we kneel to no king or queen. That's why you'll see members of every race in our halls.
Well, I'm ready to join the Mages Guild.
Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the guild.
Welcome to the hall. What can I do for you?
I found a handbill talking about the guild.
Stars above, yes. Welcome to the Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. You look like just the kind of candidate we want for new comrades in arms.
Singular purpose?
Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains.
Not
Planes
yet.
of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights.
Okay. So what do I get?
Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Yofnir.
What happened to the old guildmaster?
Guildmaster Yofnir passed away recently, very suddenly. I always thought he'd die with a blade in his hand. But he passed away in his sleep, called to Sovngarde by his ancestors. We all miss him, but Colors has proven to be a very able leader.
So you're not part of the Dominion military?
No. We only draw blades in service to the Guild. We're technically neutral in the war between the three alliances. We love the Eagle Banner and Her Majesty, of course. But every race, every creed belongs under the Guild Hall's roof.
Okay. I'm ready to join the Fighters Guild then.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. Ah, it's my comrade in arms. Welcome back to the hall.
What do I get for being a part of the guild again?
Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques.
Oh, wait.
And the Guildmaster Yofnir.
Oh, this is stuff the same.
We only draw...
It's just a repeat. Okay. What is his one? Idra and Idra. Lore book discovered. Nice.
Know me again. I'll find a way to crush them finally.
Okay. First thing I'll do this.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point.
Job? What job?
You mean you aren't here about the notice? Well, allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you?
Sounds good. I'm in.
I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm.
Why are you surprised I took the job?
I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away.
You marked the Wayrest docks on map. Why Stormhaven? Why not leave directly from here?
Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize how far I'd have to look to find a suitable partner. For the job, I mean. But we can talk about this at the docks.
Where are we headed exactly?
Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are. I'm only joking.
This one.
Psst, you. This place is nice, but it's not a home. Feels like I'm hiding down here. People like us, we need powerful friends if we're gonna make it in this world.
People like us?
Don't play coy. I see it in your eyes. You've killed people. Or you will. You've got the same urges as I do. Just between us, I hear the Dark Brotherhood is recruiting for some new blood. I'm gonna try my best to get their attention.
The Dark Brotherhood?
You never heard of Tamriel's most elite guild of assassins?
I
Rumor
have,
has it,
but that's
that if you
because
take an innocent life and
I played a game that's from the future of this.
they'll offer you a place in the Dark Brotherhood. There, killers are free to pursue their true passion. Think about it.
I think this game takes place hundreds of years before Skyrim. Thanks for the info.
Word of advice. Urges aside, the Dark Brotherhood prefers to keep a low profile. Just remember, kill an innocent, get noticed. My sources say they're recruiting in Anvil, on the Gold Coast. I'll be at the docks there if you want to talk some more.
You want me to just go up and kill a random person in cold blood?
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just providing information. Letting you know that new opportunities are available if you're willing to spill a little blood.
You're rather open and nonchalant about all this.
Don't take my willingness to help out as a sign or anything. I recognized a kindred spirit and suggested a way to satisfy your darkest urges. They'll get you killed if you don't keep them under control. And if you don't find the right allies.
You're wrong and possibly insane. No.
No need to be all insulting about it. Just remember that I understand. That mask you wear every day, the one you're desperately afraid is going to slip one day, you could throw that mask away in the Brotherhood. They want you for who you really are.
How do you know so much about a secret organization of assassins?
That's one of the best things about the Dark Brotherhood. It hides in plain sight. No one knows where its headquarters is or how many members it has, yet you can go into any library and read a book about them. It's brilliant, really.
You've read a book about the Dark Brotherhood?
A few, actually. My favorite is The Night Mother's Truth.
Oh.
It describes the origins of the Brotherhood, although it might all be theory and conjecture. But forget the books. Everyone knows the Brotherhood exists, and most people fear them.
What are the benefits of joining a group like that?
Fellowship, safety, and security, to name just a few. I understand there's also a steady flow of gold from all the contracts. And you get to kill people. Can you imagine a better guild to belong to? Better than picking pockets, if you ask me.
So why do you think Anvil is the place to get noticed?
I'm not one to reveal my sources, but Fat Grakal told me that he overheard Seaworthy Sarala say that there have been some mysterious murders committed on the Gold Coast. To me, nothing says Dark Brotherhood like mysterious murders.
Why do you think the Dark Brotherhood is looking for recruits?
Oh, I got that from Margog the Hammer. Buy him a couple of ales and he spouts secrets like a bard spouts poetry. Just the other day, he told me that his cousin Crus killed a baker in Anvil. He received a mysterious visit that very night.
A mysterious visit?
You really don't know anything about the Brotherhood, do you? If they decide you're worthy enough to receive an invitation, one of their dark dignitaries shows up to deliver the news in person. It's kind of creepy, but it's also a singular honor.
Please, Han. They're not just flowers, they're...
Surely a man of your talents can grow more. Now, move. Others wait in need of my counsel. Your face isn't familiar to me. but I'd know that look anywhere. You want something from me? Information, probably.
Why is he only wearing underwear?
What is it you're looking for?
I'm looking for Rhaenyra Treveri.
Rhaenyra Treveri? Really? I may know something about her. Perhaps you can enlighten me on why it is you're seeking her.
My business with Rhaenyra is personal.
All right, don't get so touchy, Fla. Rhaenyra was through recently. I can tell you what I know, but not without a favor in return. Why don't you deliver these red flowers I just gathered to some dear friends of mine?
Because he did say...
Braylin Ardus and Menradius Cortin will be my recipients. Braylin likes to shoot dice outside the palace. Cortin should be hawking his wares by the fountain. Meet me at the tavern when you're done, and I'll tell you where you might find Rhaenyra.
I'll deliver these flowers and then meet you there.
Braylin and Cortin shouldn't give you any trouble, and if they bother you with questions, just remember not to give them anything for free.
So why exactly do you need me to deliver these?
I don't, Fla. Not really. But I don't do anything for free. Can you imagine the damage that would do to my reputation? You want something from me. I want to have some fun. This way, we both end up happy.
There's some kind of message, aren't they?
I do love your little questions, but if we keep going on like this, those flowers will wilt before they reach their intended recipients. Let's just say they serve as a reminder that I have them in my thoughts. Now, run along, will you?
Fine, I'll deliver them.
Be quick about it. Meet me at the tavern when you're done.
Beds are for fools. This is the best place to sleep.
Try Corton's astounding cordial. Guaranteed to restore energy, sharpen your mind, help your eyesight, and more. Are you here to try Corton's cordial? The new improved formula with half the bitterness and twice the benefits? One sip will get you hooked. Guaranteed.
Well, I've been asked to give this to you.
For me? Is it from... Oh no. I need more time. Please, the cordial will catch on, I promise.
Definitely a method. Like, oh no, he knew exactly what it was about.
Face it, Braylin. Luck's just not with you today.
Shut it, Frall.
Know when to quit, lady.
Interested in a game of dice, my dear? Or perhaps you want to buy me a drink?
Brilliant artist, I have a delivery for you.
For me? You charmer. What's the occasion? If you're in such a generous mood, the evening could be ours to spend however we choose.
Goodness. Actually, this is from Harn Orenvi.
You horrible fetcher. I can't believe you delivered Han's message. Leave me alone. I have to figure out how I'm going to get him out of my hair.
What's the significance of the flower?
Its significance is that Han Orenvi is a double-dealing, dishonest, conniving swit. I'll give him what he's asking for, and a piece of my mind with it.
Do you owe him money?
I'm not stupid enough to get myself into debt to Han Orenvi, you fetcher. He's blackmailing me for... never mind what it's for. Get out of my face, now! That odious, oily bastard! I wish someone would claw out his other eye.
Aye, that was a
Oh. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm getting kind of tired, apparently. Below, okay. Ooh. I did a...
Perhaps I shall stay for a while. I must find
I see the... I don't know. Dadgummit. Mourner's Solace Inn. Okay. Oh, there's another one to pick up. We'll do that first.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these
Oh, this is that.
Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
That's not what I meant. A room at the local inn?
Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that.
Then be very clear what I mean by that. What sort of arrangement?
I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here.
I'm interested. What are the details?
Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back from the last tenant. Required more time in the sewers than I had hoped for, but hey, that's business. Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out.
Hey, anything else I should keep in mind?
Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number.
Like 0. 0. It's the exact same thing. But this one's like, sure, I don't worship Daedra. Like, of course, I don't even worship you. Which, I don't.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room.
Okay. Do you own the place?
I own this and several other properties throughout
Why am I so
town.
tired?
It pays to diversify.
You got like
Of course, that means I'll go to look
7.5
out for a
hours of
variety
sleep.
of troubles too, but hey, no one ever said
Probably
the real
closer to
estate
8.
business was easy.
It's 1 point. Okay, I see. Let's see.
You can't just go making claims about this cordial, Menradius. It has to actually work.
I'll try using columbine flowers in the next batch. I'll just need to find a steady supply. You'll get a return on your investment soon, Harn. I promise.
Well, if it isn't my flower Fla.
Okay.
Back, and right quick. Braylon sent me a piece of her mind. It got here just before you did, along with the information I wanted from her. I ought to be careful with you. The last time I had someone so efficient working for me, I lost my eye.
Nice. So I delivered your flowers. What can you tell me about Raynilla?
Keep your voice down, all right? Raynilla was through recently. She sought out Deredrian, a fence who specializes in moving specialty items.
Where can I find Deredrian?
She keeps a room at the Palace View Apartments just around the corner. But do be careful. Deredrian and Raynilla fell out some time ago, and they might not appreciate you dredging that bad blood between them.
Thanks for the information. I'll seek out Deredrian.
If you have further business with me, get right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view.
Let's see. Yeah, over. You're right to it. If you don't, you're blocking my view. Okay. What happened to your eye?
Oh, this. I got too chummy with a certain Argonian associate of mine. All I did was put a hand on his shoulder to get his attention. Apparently, it was the wrong move. He let me know with a nasty swipe of his claws.
Okay. He attacked you for touching him?
Can't say I blame him. I've attacked people for far less. I haven't seen this associate of mine for quite some time. Pity. I'd like to thank him properly for what he did.
Thank him by getting even?
No, just thank him. This scar gives me a subtle air of menace that has done wonders for my business. I don't hold it against him. But the same can't be said for my bodyguards. So I suppose it's for the best that he keeps his distance.
Oh. Goodbye. Oh. I need to drink some water. Because that might be why my eyes are wanting to shut, because I'm dehydrated a little bit. And I can tell that I'm dehydrated. Oh. Oh, I can feel it already. Alright. Anthology of abodes available for acquisition. Oh my. I'm not reading that. Health recovery by 30% for 36%. Unstoppable for 8 seconds. Nice. I like that. Okay. Telvanni Peninsula. I see. Oh yeah, it's in here that I want to go.
Tasty treats.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
I do not like the layout of this place. It's a pain. Oh, here it is. Almost there. I'm getting there. Palace View Apartments.
Hey, told you I'd find you. Raynilla was here, hmm? Let's have a look around.
Okay.
Looks like debt collection notices. Not helpful to us.
Letter to Deredrian.
Is this Deredrian's place? Seems like a wanted woman, whoever she is. Blah, rot meth. Makes me wish I was born without nostrils. Can't understand how anyone drinks the stuff. Let me see that letter. So, Raynilla came by, pestering this Deredrian for help. Why?
Deredrian is a fence who moves specialty items. Harn said she and Raynilla used to be friends.
Great. Well, maybe they patched things up and Deredrian went to go help her. Though that doesn't explain why she'd leave behind a note that says exactly where she's gone. Especially if she's trying to hide from this reformer that Raynilla mentioned.
Is the reformer the one who hired you to find Raynilla then?
Maybe. My job broker told me to track down Raynilla and take back what she stole for an important client. He didn't give other details, and that's usually fine with me. No memory of my past makes no answers an easy pill for me to swallow.
No memories of your past? You have amnesia?
I woke up a few years back in the middle of Valenwood with a nasty headache and no memory except my name. But that doesn't have anything to do with the job. Let's get to that campsite. I'll scout ahead and see if we can take Raynilla by surprise.
Alright. I'll meet you at Raynilla's campsite.
Great. If all goes well, then we can both get paid and go our separate ways, I guess.
Can I ask you more about your amnesia?
I already told you most everything I know. I came to in Valenwood, middle of nowhere, blood on my claws. Someone was screaming. Didn't see who. My head felt like it was split in half, so they got away.
Then what happened?
Well, I was in the middle of the forest. Had to hunt and track so I didn't starve to death. At one point, I started heading towards this huge tree in the distance. Eldenroot. Civilization. Sometimes I wonder if I should have just stayed in the woods.
Huh. Did you try to find out information on where you might have come from?
Sure, a bit. Look, I didn't know if I'd killed someone or someone had tried to kill me. I kept my head down, took any job to get by, and now
Fair.
I guess I'm here.
That's fair. You aren't curious about who you were before? Someone could be looking for you.
If someone somewhere cares I'm gone, they're keeping awfully quiet about it. Either nobody misses me enough to go looking for me, or I was a loner before, just like I'm a loner now. I'm not trying to find answers on my past. You shouldn't either.
Or someone is trying to look for you and can't find you. It's probably not that, or they would have given... maybe not. Yeah, let's head to Raynilla's campsite then.
Meet you there. And don't go blundering in without me.
Okay. Oh, no. I see. Let's go to Play Shrine. Stupid thing activated. It's really annoying, so I'm gonna use that to get out because it's just a pain in the butt to try to get out any other way. Necrom is very... Whoa. That looked like that guy was doing high knees as he was running. It was really weird looking. Oh, Ordinators, yeah. We'll talk to them.
Temple jobs available here.
Dangerous work for hire.
Adventurers, take heed.
We pay well for those who can handle themselves in a fight. But do you think you have what it takes?
I'm ready for some work. What's available?
There's an ancient seeker that haunts the vast libraries of Apocrypha. One that knows everything that's in it. A prime cataloger, if you will. We would love some of that knowledge, but we've lost a number of people trying to gain it.
So, how can I get this knowledge?
This prime cataloger has tome shells that cling to it like leeches. If you can defeat the prime cataloger, and gather up the molded husks of those tome shells, we could discover more about the library's contents. What do you say?
Sure, I'll collect the tome shells, and I'll deal with the prime cataloger.
The Ordinators pay their debts. Do right by us, and we'll do right by you.
What else can you tell me about the prime cataloger?
The prime cataloger is a particularly obsessive seeker that hoards forbidden knowledge, hiding secrets from everyone, even its fellow Daedra. Over the ages, it has grown in size, cunning, and power, making it a particularly...
Oh, I remember seeing it in one of my other playthroughs. It is quite large. And that knowledge is in the tome shells?
The parasitic tome shells feed off the prime cataloger and gain some of its knowledge. When these tome shells shed their skins, these papery husks reveal that knowledge.
Seems there's quite a bit of trouble around here.
You're observant, my friend. We keep an eye on the Telvanni Peninsula, and now Apocrypha as well for the temple. It's more than anyone can handle alone. We've many dangerous, well-paying jobs available for teams of talented adventurers like yourself.
So, you're worried about Apocrypha?
True servants of the temple take all threats to the Three and their people seriously, including the Daedric Lord of Secrets. But our need is your gain, my friend. We pay well for others to take care of these issues.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like you've yet to encounter a foe you couldn't handle.
The Ordinators could use someone like you. You will be well rewarded.
What do you need?
An Elder Scribe left the Order to go serve Hermaeus Mora. Normally this is of little consequence, but the scribe in question took several volumes detailing temple secrets with him.
You want me to recover the temple secrets?
Exactly. From what I've gathered, the books this apostate scribe stole are currently in the disquiet study in Apocrypha. Bring me the books, and I'll see that they're safely secured. Do all this, and I'll see you well rewarded.
I'll return the books to you.
Do not underestimate the dangers along your path. Many adventurers have ventured out and haven't returned.
Why are these temple secrets so valuable?
We do not just publish ancient texts at random. Our libraries are full of epistles, saintly accounts, lost codices, some in line with orthodoxy and some not. In the wrong hands, these texts could sow doubt and apostasy. So we exercise discretion.
So why would the scribe give these books to Hermaeus Mora?
Hidden knowledge is the currency of the Keeper of Secrets. The apostates sought to gain favor and status in their new faith by revealing our texts.
Are the books dangerous?
Beyond their threat to doctrinal purity? No. Not to one such as you, at any rate. Tribunal sages enchant our more controversial tomes with scrambling runes. They inflict severe headaches on the reader, so I advise you don't look too closely.
Who are the Ordinators?
We are holy gods and warrior priests, dedicated to serving the Tribunal Temple and the living gods worshipped therein. Here in Necrom, we tend to our flock in the Telvanni Peninsula and keep a wary eye on the portals to Apocrypha.
Apocrypha is one of the Daedric realms, right?
It is the realm ruled by Hermaeus Mora, and as such is a threat to the living gods and to us. In these lands, though, the veil between our plane and his is thin and easily pierced. We know of several ways to reach Apocrypha.
Have you explored Apocrypha?
Hermaeus Mora is no friend of the Dark Elves, but we have sent agents into the Prince of Fate's domain, hoping to uncover hidden knowledge. We cannot go ourselves, so we employ paid agents, like you, to discover what lies beyond the veil.
What sort of tasks do you offer?
That depends entirely on what the High Ordinator deems necessary. But there are more jobs than capable hands. If you survive, then I'm sure we will continue to have work for you.
Okay.
If you're willing to work, I'm ready to hire. I was told to expect you, and here you are. Congratulations, traveler. You've been tended by the Gardener of Men, plucked for a special task. Hermaeus Mora requires your help in reclaiming a portion of his realm from his enemies.
What does Hermaeus Mora want with me?
Hermaeus Mora's enemies assail Apocrypha, specifically Bastion Nimic, a stronghold where dangerous names of power are stored. The Golden Eye needs someone to rout these enemies, and the herald that leads them. The reward will be substantial.
So how do I reach Bastion Nimic?
Bastion Nimic is inaccessible, except by a few ancient gates. The Herald's Seekers guard the way in. If you kill these Seekers and take their Daedric icon, you can use it to activate the gate and get inside. Are you willing to help?
Yeah, I've been to that area where the Herald Seekers are, and it's gonna be quite a few levels before I try to go after them. But I'll open the gate to Bastion Nimic and defeat Hermaeus Mora's enemies. In a while, not immediately, but
I'll mark your map with the location of the Fungal Downs Gate, as well as where the Seekers flock. Mora's foes control these Seekers. Find them, kill them, and take their ichor. Once you collect enough, you can open the gate and enter the Bastion.
Tell me about the foes all facing Bastion Nimic.
They serve the Daedric princes, Vermina and Periite. I know that dangerous champions lead the attack, but the real threat is the master of the Seeker Heralds. It has subverted Bastion Nimic's defenses. Mora's own Daedra will try to stop you.
So I'll have to fight Hermaeus Mora's own forces in the Bastion?
Yes. That's why Hermaeus Mora requires outside help to deal with this threat. He can't rely on his own Daedra in Bastion Nimic. You can expect no mercy from Mora's former servants. Give them none in return. Eradicate them all.
How do you know all this? Do Ordinators normally serve Hermaeus Mora?
No, but we must sometimes forge strange alliances. Our people have a long history with the Daedra, you'll recall. I have an understanding with Mora. We help each other from time to time. Especially when his affairs spill over into our world.
So your superiors in the Tribunal Temple don't mind?
Let's just say they choose not to examine my methods too closely. The Lord of Secrets provides me with eyes and ears in many places. That can be very useful in my work. I repay that favor when he asks for help, such as now.
Okay. Oh, dang.
Your bearing speaks well of you. I've come to the City of Tombs in search of the brave. The Tribunal Temple has need of you.
I read your job notice. Are you offering contract work on behalf of the temple?
Yes. I'm overseeing the Temple's efforts in the Peninsula and the Dreadlands of Apocrypha. It falls to my subordinates, Ordinator Tendacia, Ordinator Talina, and Ordinator Nellen, to assign the available work to those that are capable and willing.
What should I expect from the work they offer?
It is the prudent warrior that trusts in the guidance of the three, yet still seeks to know the face of their challenges. What do you need to know?
Tell me more about the jobs Ordinator Talina offers.
Ordinator Talina focuses on infiltration and reconnaissance. She makes use of single operatives to perform missions for the Temple where larger forces might be unwieldy. She's dedicated to the three and encourages others to be devout as well.
Hey, what about the jobs Ordinator Nellen offers?
Ordinator Nellen oversees the logistics of larger operations. The Temple relies on him to manage assignments that require groups of operatives working together. He's very aware that heroism often costs, and pays accordingly.
Alright, so tell me more about the jobs Ordinator Tendacia offers.
Tendacia walks a narrow and perilous path, but sees much that I do not. The Temple values her mastery of hidden matters, matters adjacent to our holy mandate. I take such flirtations with heresy seriously, but her results are undeniable.
Okay, so I'm interested in work. Where do I start?
Excellent. If you prefer to work alone, talk to Ordinator Talina. If you prefer to work as part of a team, find Ordinator Nellen. If you wish to test your mettle, speak with Ordinator Tendacia. And take this, a gift from the Temple for your aid.
Okay.
May the three guide your path.
So you said you work for the temple?
I serve the Tribunal Temple. The labor I perform is done in service to the living gods, not personal gain.
Oh, wow.
I don't expect my fervency to be shared by all, nor do I expect others to take up arms for the temple freely. But I do so gladly.
Goodbye. I got whatever she was that other person was doing just because I ran past her as it was happening. Ooh.
Ho there, traveler. Oh, thank the eight.
You stopped. I've had people pass by without even a glance my way. Suppose they must think I'm bait for some sort of trap with clothes as nice as this. Really, I just need an urgent favor.
What sort of favor?
I'm a courier for a cadet branch of House Hlaalu. My superiors tasked me with an urgent delivery to a member of the house in Necrom. I just landed this position. I don't want to lose it, but I can't complete the delivery in this state.
What happened?
I turned my ankle. Serves me right for wearing these new boots on an assignment without properly breaking them in. Could you find Solny Narain in Necrom and deliver her package for me? Happy to let you keep the reward if it means I'll keep my job.
Hey, I'll complete the delivery for you.
You're like a blessing from Zenithar himself. Solny Narain should be at the graveyard in Necrom. As for me, I suppose I'll fashion a splint and hobble my way to a settlement, with the comfort of knowing my professional reputation will remain intact.
So how exactly did you manage to turn your ankle?
I was indisposed for a moment off the side of the road when I thought I heard a snake. Not ideal when you have your pants around your ankles. You can probably imagine the rest.
Do you need a healer?
No point now. I've been waiting for so long that even if my boots were broken in, I'd still never make it in time. Funny thing is, I bought this ensemble to treat myself for landing this position with House Hlaalu. Should have just saved my gold.
So what's so important about this delivery anyway?
Per the courier's oath, your job isn't to know, it's to take the parcel and go. All I was told was that it's very important. Between you and me, they say that for all deliveries to the members of House Hlaalu. But the less I know, the better.
Oh, hey, goodbye. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, man, my chest and back. Why am I so tired? Goodness. See. This way? Yes. Is it above? Nope. Okay.
Hey, Merc. Over here.
I scouted ahead. That campsite is crawling with the mercenaries that attacked me. Seems like they're searching or waiting for something. But that got me thinking. Why would those mercenaries be after both me and Raynilla?
I thought you said Raynilla was the one sending mercenaries after you.
I thought about that on the way over, too. If Raynilla could afford to hire mercenaries, she wouldn't be desperate for Deredrian's help like she was in that note we found, right? Something else is going on here.
So what should we do?
That campsite is the only lead we have on finding Raynilla. If we can get there, maybe we can find something to keep us on her trail. I'm not used to looking out for others. Can you handle yourself if we run into trouble?
I can handle myself all right in a fight. Let's go. Okay, let's see. Goodness, stop it. It's mostly because I keep on... Okay, let's see. Oh, there it is.
This one was dead when we got here, right? Check around. Wait. Those lanterns. This is Raynilla's signal? I think I've seen it before. Look, someone left a trail. Crouch down and you'll see it.
That's not the one I wanted. I'm trying to hit this. I have no idea where it is. Oh my. Oh, there it is. I see it now.
From the tracks, it looks like two fleeing, two in pursuit. They couldn't have gone too far. Looks like Raynilla and one other got away, got rid of her tail, and managed to hide her prints from here with magic.
Letter from the Reformer. That's too long.
Well, if Deredrian came here to help Raynilla, it doesn't seem like she did a very good job. And no other sign of Raynilla or the one she was traveling with. What are those notes? What did you find out?
Deredrian betrayed Raynilla. She sold her out to the Reformer, and led mercenaries to the campsite.
Right. She flew in with the Reformer, who told her to prioritize my capture over Raynilla's? What? And he's the one who hired me, without knowing it? This is the last time I ever find work through a job broker.
And you really don't know what you were hired to take back from Raynilla?
No, but we can piece it together. The Finns moving specialty items, the 2 Lantern signal, the list of operatives, this person called Dim, who the Reformer wants back alive. Raynilla isn't traveling alone with some trinket. She's freeing a slave.
Then why is the Reformer after you too?
I don't want to think about that right now. This can't be all there is. There has to be someone who can give us answers. There was another name I saw, Mevi, in Ald Isra, right? That's not far. If we can find her, maybe she could tell us more.
Okay. Let's find Mevi in Ald Isra then.
I'll meet you there. I just need a minute.
That's dumb. Should make me... whatever. Oh. My goodness. My eyes keep on shutting for no reason. It's really getting annoying.
See that? 2 lanterns. That's got to be Mevi.
Sharp as night? By Azura, after all these years, is it really you?
I was afraid you'd say something like that.
I don't know you, and I've never met Sharp. But the way my Raynilla spoke of him, I'd recognize him anywhere. Are you one of her connections? Have you been watching over him?
He's the
Did he finally
slave
remember
that she's getting out of there. Did he finally remember Raynilla? I'm helping Sharp, but we only just met. He remembers nothing of his life before a few years ago.
The Reformer uses experimental magic on his slaves. Raynilla didn't understand the process, and when she excised it from Sharp to free him, it tore something from him. His memories, she thought. Raynilla never forgave herself for what happened.
Where's Raynilla now? We have reason to believe she's in danger.
She put herself on assignment. She's freeing another from the Reformer. I haven't heard from her, but that's how these things often go. Forgive me. It's only just occurred to me, but if Sharp has no memories of Raynilla, how did you find me?
Teredrian betrayed Raynilla to work for the Reformer. We found these notes on his mercenaries.
What? Teredrian? No, Raynilla needed her help to find the smugglers' tunnels in Gorn. She'd arranged for a boat to take them to safety. If it's just the 2 of them in those tunnels, I need to get to her. Please, can you help?
We can head to Gorn and find Raynilla.
You 2 go on ahead. I need to gather Raynilla's research and prepare to travel light for a while. We always knew this day might come. Thankfully, we always tried to remain ready for just such an occasion.
Sharp and I have some questions for you.
I can spare a moment to tell you what I know. But after, we really should get moving to Gorn.
Who is Raynilla to you?
She is my wife. Sharp is the reason we met, actually. She needed forged documents for his new identity. I'd never done anything like that before, but she convinced me. Pity he didn't get to use the forgeries. But some good came of it, at least.
Is it true she used to work for the Reformer?
It is. She told me he had ambitious ideals that challenged the traditions of House Telvanni. But when she witnessed the cost of those ideals firsthand, she had a change of heart. Breaking ties wasn't enough. She started freeing his slaves.
Do you still help Raynilla with her operation?
When she lets me. I'm skilled in forgeries and logistics, but I've never done field work, not like her. It's dangerous work and, well, she's always been very protective of me.
So she works alone?
She has an informal web of operatives across Tamriel focused on freeing slaves. She relies heavily on favors and appealing to people's better nature. It's a struggle, to be sure.
Ouch.
I think Raynilla takes on a lot more than she can bear.
What can you tell us about this Reformer?
He's a rich and powerful Telvanni Magister who hides behind his moniker and keeps the particulars of his research close to his chest. He practices horrible experiments on his slaves. Somehow, he thinks his work is going to end slavery in Tamriel.
How would he do that?
Raynilla says he uses some experimental metal to create a sort of link between him and his subjects. I've blocked out most of the details, but I do know that Sharp was the Reformer's favorite.
That explains why he's so desperate to capture Sharp again.
Sharp's resistance always captivated the Reformer. It was as if perfecting that link and conquering Sharp's will was his greatest trial.
And severing that link was why Sharp lost his memories?
Precisely. After that happened to Sharp, Raynilla studied the vile process and learned how to safely deattune those freed after him. She'll be thrilled to see him again. I just know it. She might even know how to restore his memories.
What more can you tell us about Sharp's past?
Raynilla can tell you more when we find her. The way she speaks of him, it's like she's worrying after an old friend.
Oh.
She liked to imagine that he ended up living a peaceful life as a fisherman somewhere.
Well, not exactly. When did Raynilla lose track of Sharp exactly?
He was feral when she excised him from the Reformer's control. She had no choice but to subdue him. She delivered him to Deredrian at an old safe site in Valenwood. He was supposed to go to Blackmarsh from there, but things didn't go as planned.
What happened?
Deredrian put a hand on Sharp to shake him awake, and he nearly clawed her face off. She said she barely escaped with her life. I can't blame Sharp, and Raynilla felt the same. He must have reacted in fear, that's all.
Did Deredrian keep helping Raynilla after that?
Deredrian was furious. Raynilla didn't know such a thing would happen, but that didn't seem to matter to Deredrian. She had complained that Raynilla wasn't paying her enough anyway. I'm just sad it ended this way for her. Sharp, Raynilla would say that you're under no obligation to help, but please.
I'm on my way. Where are the smugglers' tunnels you mentioned?
I think there's a secret entrance in the southwest tunnels. I'll follow shortly. Please, hurry.
I don't want to talk about what we just heard from Mevi. After so long knowing nothing about who I used to be, it's a lot to take in. Stopping those mercenaries is more important anyway. I'm heading to Gorn.
Wait, hold on. Headed to Ald Isra? Oh good, you stopped. No time for details. People eager to see me dead will come over that hill at any moment. So, want to earn some easy gold?
What do I need to do for this easy gold?
Telhulen. The tower at Alb Isra's east end. Inside there's a green mushroom. By that mushroom there's a dark elf. She'll probably insult you. She's my contact. Deliver this letter and walk away with a pocket full of gold.
What's so important about this letter that people want to kill you?
Better you don't know. But fine. There's a spy among the Assembly of Masters. My contact's here to end the threat. Look, can you take this letter to her? Don't open it, don't look at it, don't talk about it. Hand it over and you're done. Deal?
Alright, I'll take the letter to your contact in Ald Isra.
Remember, a dark elf by a green mushroom in Telhulen. Tell her both light and shadow can be deadly. She'll reply, though only one chases the other. Then hand over the letter and she'll give you gold. Now, go while I lead my pursuers away. People working for the spy. That's my assumption, at least. When a dagger flew past my head, I took off. Look, you don't want to know any more about this. You don't need details to deliver a letter, and the more you know, the greater the danger. It's just another Telvanni town. Its claim to fame is that the Assembly of Masters congregates there. Look, I'm from the other side of Morrowind. I just had orders to meet my contact here and deliver that letter. Want to know more? Ask a local.
What should I know about the Assembly of Masters?
You don't have time for this. Look, the name is misleading. Telvanni Masters never assemble. Instead, they send their assistants, the Mouths, to represent them. So it's really the Assembly of Mouths. But no one wants to call it that. Can I go now?
I can see why no one wants to call it that.
Telhulen. I'll draw off my pursuers.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a... Oh, it's gonna take a while. What's that? Fungal Downs Ed... You know what? That's always in the way of that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey, Fungal Downs Edifice. Oh, Edifice. Okay, that's what it says. Alright, make sure I'm going the right way. Okay. It looked like that was there was a turn there that I could take. Oh, my arm. Okay. First look at that. Unlock this first so that I'll have a place to teleport near this area.
I could seek help in... drab attire, sharpened blades, a dangerous glint in the eye. An adventurer, I take it? I could use someone with your particular skill set. Let's speak for a moment. I promise to make it worth your while.
What do you need help with?
The island of Gorn is home to a reclusive portal mage by the name of Dranus. His research could further my ascension within House Telvanni. I could use a skilled hand to aid me while I procure these findings.
By procure, do you mean steal?
Nonsense! Oh, there is something to be said about the sharing of knowledge and the marketplace of ideas, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just say there is a tidy sum to be earned by an adventurer who can handle a delicate task.
Okay, here we go. Oh, so it's a... so you have to use a boat to get to the dungeon. Okay.
You're here after all. I was about to reel in this piece of my past without you. I thought maybe you decided to move on.
Why did you think that?
This is far beyond what I hired you for, isn't it? Maybe you're like me and you never pass up a payday, but I probably wouldn't even have stopped to help someone like me in the first place.
Well, I'm here. Are you ready to find Raynella?
Gorn is packed to the brim with mad wizards. Doesn't make it too different from the rest of the peninsula, but I've heard worse things have moved in recently. I guess what I'm saying is I'll watch your back in there so long as you're watching mine.
Well, let's get going and find Raynella. See.
Let's keep moving. Raynella.
Is that a dragon? Are there dragons in this game? Oh boy.
Make quick work of them. Let's see if you can pay attention. Think you'll be safe from my pets? Try to look around now. Tear them
Oh my, what in the world just happened?
attack.
What? There's no way I took that much damage all at once. Maybe I can go this way. Let's try this way. No, 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 no. Run, run, no! Freak! I need something that will refill my... It's gotta be something. Make sure he gets far enough away from before I... Ooh. Nope, wrong way. No. I thought. I was over there, turned around, started going this way, and then I was over there again? I'm really confused. Let's see. Increases the cost of the charge. Now deals damage in an area around the target and leaves. Wait, which one is this? This is ooh. Cost and charge. And the charge now deals damage in an area around the target and leaves residual damage at the impact area. Ooh, let's see. Deals more damage based on the distance traveled. Reduces the cost. Launch across the earth and smash an enemy, dealing 2,565 physical damage. Deals up to 50% more damage based on the distance traveled. Oh man. I like the area. I like the area one. Okay. Oh, I already passed those guys in there. No. Ooh, what is that? What same things? Oh, dang it! Emmett Lurker Sabatons. Okay. No, I'd rather have the experience than the helping on the blocks. I don't use blocks too often. Okay. Why wasn't it working? This is stupid. Why wasn't that working? Let's see. I'm gonna have to level up before I do this one. Oh, why am I doing that? That's not what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a different. Wayrest Way Shrine. I'm gonna have to spend the money.
My magic yearns for dark seducer blood.
Yeah, there's no way I was gonna
Ah, you are the one I seek.
stop moving.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world.
What does your benefactor want? I know what he wants, but I'll ask her anyways.
If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only.
Where can I find them?
My benefactor awaits you in the Patheri house, near Tradesman Square. Do not tarry.
I'll seek them out later after I... There you go.
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Fulstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain.
What are we doing there?
We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference. After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
Alright, let's go.
One more thing. I'd prefer not to spill any blood, but I leave our safety to your discretion. If a guard sees you, take shelter in a hiding spot. Sound good?
Sounds
This
good.
little tub will get us to a blockade runner offshore. They'll bring us to Fulstrom Homestead and back. I hope you don't get seasick. I get seasick. I'm sure I'll be alright.
Is this the biggest job you've ever pulled off?
The newest job is always the biggest job. Life of a thief. You know how it is.
How well do you know the life of a thief?
Well, this is the biggest job I've ever attempted. But I did the research, arranged transportation, and knew I needed a good partner to pull it off. That's why I hired you. None whatsoever. Anything else you take is yours to fence. Just don't forget why we're there. We don't leave until we have the Geovessan Skull.
Oh, yeah. If it shows a steal...
This little tub will get us to a block.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a stealing one, so I'm getting rid of that one. Hey, I'm gonna options abandon. Options abandon. Alright. I don't want to do those. Yeah, I'm not doing that one yet. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this one, same for this one.
Work builds character, they say.
It's not a good day to travel.
but travel we must.
I'd like to travel with the Daggerfall, within the Daggerfall Covenant.
Well?
Glenumbra, when you're ready. Okay. Wait. I might be... Oh, wow, it's almost 3:30. Well, I guess I'm done. Well, let me get to where I need to go first.
You are ready? We soon depart for distant lands.
Can you take me to another alliance?
Of course.
Stonefall's in the Ebonheart Pact. Into arrange transport.
Are you then? Tag along in my skiff if you'd like. Aye? Are you then? Tag along in my skiff if you'd like. Though I suppose it depends where you want to go.
Okay, let me see where I'm supposed to go, because it's not showing. Oh. I've been following where it told me to go. Better not. Okay. Fungal Lowlands Way Shrine. It's the closest to where I need to go. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm not picking up any in here. Did I pass it? Where'd it go? Oh, it got behind that.
Yeah.
The guild has need of you, comrade.
It's outside the wall, so... Okay, almost there. That's the one. That's the one I needed to go to. Hey. I'm gonna get to the area. I want to get rid of a lot of these tertiary quests. Which one's closest? Okay, let's see. I want to get there first. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, dang it. Of course, that's it. Please be a tar. Dang it. Oh, good.
Well, that was a waste of time. No one goes to Salem Mora anymore, and now I can see why. Getting badgered by priests and buoyant armigers isn't worth seeing the one impressive relic they keep at the shrine. Is that where you're headed?
What shrine? What's going on?
The Shrine of St. Voorhees? Patron saint of House Telvanni? It's the only reason why anyone would go to Salem Mora. I stopped by to see the relic of St. Voorhees, but the High Priest wouldn't even let me get close enough to get a good look.
What's so special about
I
the
didn't
relic?
stay long enough to find out. Apparently, it's an honor just to be in its mere presence. Feel like anything special to me. If you're headed that way, maybe you can see what all the fuss is about.
I'll head to the shrine and see what's going on.
Good luck, outsider. You're going to need it.
Not doing that yet. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna get there. Actually, since I'm almost to that one, I'm gonna do that one first. This way. Okay.
The talisman of St. Voorhees will be mine, and I'm all yours, Relasi, if you can catch me.
The Lark of Rosgard is so smug when he's got the high ground. He won't be so smug when he's level with my boot. And his little disappearing act. Let me get my hands on him, and I'll make him disappear.
What's going on here?
That fetching thief has been a thorn in my side for far too long. He's planning to rob the shrine at Salem Mora of the sacred relic of St. Voorhees. I need extra hands if I'm to stop him. Yours could do. Are you looking for work?
What would you need me to do?
Stand in for me at the shrine and the Khajiit caravan nearby. Ask questions. Search for any clues or suspicious activity and assure the High Priest that I have everything under control. Help me, and I'll make sure you're compensated for your time.
I'll help you with your investigation then.
High Priest Treelan will be your point of contact at the shrine. He seems insistent the Khajiit are involved in the heist somehow. I have a feeling they're only guilty of poor timing. Meet me back here when you're done.
Who are you and how did you get involved in all this?
I'm Relasi. I'm a buoyant armiger and I serve the will of the Tribunal. I'm fully aware that I may be more straight-laced than other armigers you've met. No need to remark on it. My standing orders are to apprehend the Lark. That's why I'm here.
Sounds like you and the Lark of Rosgard have history.
History. That's one way to put it. The others in my order seem to delight in romanticizing this cat-and-mouse dynamic the Lark plays up between us. I tell you, there's nothing poetic about persistently playing the fool in someone else's story.
Fair. So he's escaped your capture before? When?
I can detail the charges of his past exploits once we've caught him. Arrogant Fetcher might even tell you himself. See, he has to evade me every time. I only have to capture him once. By Vivek, and with your help, today's going to be the day.
Who is this thief and why is he so interested in this relic?
The Lark of Rosgard is a slippery, pompous, no-good brigand. He plots his exploits and picks his marks to sow misery, reap notoriety, and make my life difficult. I know very little about the relic. You might ask about it up at the shrine.
You don't know anything about what the Lark is trying to steal.
The Talisman of St. Voorhees is exactly what you'd expect. It's gaudy and ancient, and the High Priest will no doubt be thrilled to enlighten you on its history. Those details don't help me in stopping the Lark, which is my primary concern.
How do you know I'm not working with the Lark?
Please. The Lark of Rosgard enlist an accomplice? That fetching glory hound would never.
Fine.
That fetching wasn't in regards to his looks, by the way. His mask prevents me from making any objective assessment. What else did you want to know?
Why do you want me to investigate the caravan and the shrine?
I fear the Lark might leave a note for me at the shrine, if he hasn't already. Aggravating little habit of his. Keep it hidden from the High Priest if you can. He already thinks little of me for how I've handled the Khajiit camp.
How have you handled the Khajiit camp?
In short, I haven't. They're Bandari peddlers, a group of nomads with a bit of an unsavory reputation for theft. High Priest Treelan thinks they have something to do with the intended theft of the Talisman of St. Voorhees. I'm not convinced.
Why not?
A caravan of alleged pickpockets taking blame for the Lark's grand larceny? That's preposterous. And worse, it's unjust. Questioning from an armiger seems unnecessarily hostile. I'm glad to send you in my stead.
What will you be doing while I go to the caravan and the temple?
I've got a plan of my own already in motion. Crucial pieces of it need tending to. But I can tell you more about that when we meet up later. Unless you have more questions, I suggest you be on your way. Meet me here when you're done.
Yeah!
Hey, can I get up here?
All may bask in the talisman's divine glory. From a respectful distance, please.
Alright. Alright, let me go back up to the top. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I love this game. I don't know how many weeks I'll do this. We'll just have to see how well it does, and whether I continue live streaming it and whether I continue playing it are two separate things. I will continue playing it, and I like this build that I have done with him, but I will keep playing this at least for another couple weeks. And thank you for watching, and if you want to make sure you know every time I'm on here, hit the make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and click on the all so that you know every single time I'm on here. Because just subscribing doesn't do that anymore. Which is... Anyways. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.